This is a quick product tour for Pre6 Costing, a DFM powered costing tool which helps you to do costing of a step file which you have received in seconds and not in days. If you are not a signed in user, you can upload up to 10 step files and get instant per part cost for free. However, if you are a user already of this particular product, you can click sign in here and then sign in the product using your email address or phone number and the OTP which you'll be receiving on the same. So once you have signed in, you will see a dashboard like this with all the previous analysis what you have done. I'll start by doing a new analysis. I'll click here. I'll choose injection molding. I'll upload a step file, upload and analyze. And in almost no time, the product will start doing the geometrical DFM and physics aware analysis to help us come up with a highly accurate cost. So the analysis is complete. We can see there is a cost estimation which has come up for 10K parts for ABS material around 18 lakh rupees. I can also see the cost in USD by clicking the tab here. And the cost changes from INR to USD. It also gives me per part cost, the mold cost, the amount of material I need to order, the cost of the material, everything. Everything is adjustable as well. So you can enter your own material cost, number of cavities per mold you want to manufacture, the number of parts you want to manufacture, and all the other things like uptime, setup time, defects are pre-calculated. You can also click the costing tab here and get more detailed costing done. Everything is very, very transparent. Every number which we show on the screen is highly customizable and is shown in a completely transparent manner. Now, I would also want to show you some additional capabilities what we have built. So I can click ABS here and choose any other material I want to work with. So let's say I want to choose PA nylon. I can also click add material here and add any new material based on my own needs. So I'll just go ahead with PA nylon for now. You can see the cost has changed accordingly. So the whole tool is highly reactive and highly iterative. The more you iterate with this tool, the more accurate the costing becomes eventually. I can click core cavity and pull tab here, click core cavity and split. In almost no time, AI will try to automatically determine the cavity and the core area and also the areas which has insufficient draft angle issues. So these yellow ones are the ones which have got undercut issues, whereas the pinkish ones are the areas which have got insufficient draft angle issues. The green one is the area which will be the core. The red one will be the cavity. I can also change the pull direction in the way I want to. I can simply click here and edit pull direction. This is what we recommend out of the box. If anybody wants to change it, the software is highly customizable and you can click edit pull direction here and change it. I would also want to show you some other features what we have. So we have a feature of inspect geometry. I'll also show you that. So I can click here, I can click draft angles and a highly accurate analysis of how the draft angle is varying across the product comes in almost no time. Please notice that all the analysis is being done at Pre6 AI/costing. So everything is being done in your browser in real time, no special hardware required. I can get highly accurate wall thickness analysis as well. It will take almost 2 to 3 seconds for this analysis to be completed. Analysis is done, and we can see the minimum thickness which was found is 0.32, nominal is 5.26, and the maximum is 27.51. I also have the ability to set my own minimum thickness. So let's say I cannot manufacture the part less than 6 mm thickness. So I can just click 6 here, write 6 here, press enter, and all the areas which are lesser than 6 mm in thickness gets highlighted in red. All right. So I'll just move it back to 0 for now. I can also see sharp corners wherever fillets or chamfers were missed gets highlighted in red. We also have an ability to see zebra stripe analysis to help us understand the smoothness and the continuity of the surface. Apart from the geometric analysis, we also have an ability to select gates. All right. Now I can, let's say, click here. I would want to place a gate at this particular location. I can simply double click and you can see it also recommends some gate. that, okay, wherever I clicked, the thickness was 8.6 mm, the nominal thickness is 5.4 mm, and based on that, the material which I have chosen, larger gate will help me maintain packing pressure. So it is helping me to choose a gate accordingly. So it is suggesting edge gate, but I can choose any other gate as well. So let me go ahead with edge gate for now. So I can see a gate has been presented here by an arrow. I can choose multiple gates as well. So I'll go ahead with one gate for now. Then I can click fill approximation. Based on the material, these values are pre-filled. If I want to change anything, I can do that as well. So I'll run the analysis, and in almost no time, less than 5 to 10 seconds, you will see a highly accurate fill approximation done for this particular part, that how the material will flow from this gate location into the whole part. So it is ready. We can see the whole part was not filled, maybe because it needs more pressure for the given material. So I'll just click play button here, and it will help me visualize how the fill will happen for my particular part. Now I can also find weld lines, sink marks, air traps, everything. It also recommends me the clamp force, the cavity pressure, the cycle time of this particular part. I also have an ability to visualize how the mold will look like for this particular part. I can simply click mold tools here, generate mold assembly, and based on the part geometry and the material chosen, we will recommend that how the mold can be visualized. So I'll show it to you. It is suggesting a mold base of this size, stack height, core cavity, everything. If I can click exploded view, I'll just show it to you how the mold looks like. So we can move the mold like this, and we can see there is a cavity, there is a core which will move out. The yellow ones are the ones where undercuts are present, so probably some slider or some lifter is needed here. Some lifters and sliders are also recommended. For example, these holes require a horizontal motion. So in purple, those things are appearing here. So on the basis of this, it becomes very easy to understand that how can I manufacture this part. The goal of the product is to simplify the life of manufacturer. There is also one more feature which I wanted to show. That is, I'll just hide it. Whatever analysis we have done so far, I can simply click report here, generate preview, and all the analysis starting from core cavity to draft angle analysis, wall thickness, everything gets captured in a downloadable PPT as well as PDF, which you can share with your team. It is completely branded, so you can share it with your customers as well. The reports, since it is a PowerPoint presentation, it can be edited in any PowerPoint, any software which supports PowerPoint format. So the report editor is there to put your company name, let's say client, prepared for demo, your tagline, and in every you can see how every page is looking like. So let's say this is the core cavity split. I can click here, capture from 3D, and change the view however I want to. Let's say this one. Click capture, and the view has been changed accordingly. Once I'm happy with the whole report, I can simply click export PowerPoint, and the whole report will be exported for me. I can also click costing button here and click on export sheet. It will generate Excel sheet, which I can import it into any tool and get to see and play with the sheet there also. So that's all for this video.